Good. Hello, 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 hello. This audio sucks. Wow. Non-reactive. Better late than never, motherfuckers. What's going on? Can you hear me? Anyone? Bueller? Bueller? Anyone? One in the chat, if you can hear me. Obviously, no one in the chat. You're not going to say shit, right? Hang on. Let me just go over here. Oh, I stopped paying for StreamYard, so I didn't have the fucking my good intro that lasted like fucking 20 minutes. So I wasn't getting it done. How you fucknuts doing? It's been a while. Been a while. Hang on one second. Let me just check something. I don't know if you can still hear me. You still there, Schmegel? It's 24 minutes late. No, I definitely agree with you. I'm not getting it done. I am not wholeheartedly committed to this StreamYard and YouTube getting it done. And I have to apologize. At one point in 2025, I was committed. It's 2026. And my commitment level is just not there. Life changes, things change, priorities change, and you just aren't as focused as you want to be. So yes, I apologize to my loyal followers of my how do I phrase it? Of having lived a life away from YouTube. Kelly's motivation is rubbing it off. Yes. Well, hey, you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. It's healthy. You're not hurting anyone. It's good for the prostate. You know, prostate, at least once a day, they say, right? You don't want prostate cancer. Trump, Japan, PM, have fun today, White House. What did they do, Viking? What did they do in Japan? What did they do? Did they have sushi? What did they do? Tell me, Viking. Tell me. Okay, let's go through. I am finally in the house. That's right, Ernest Connell. Thank you for bringing that up. Steve Balboni. Do we want to grow? I don't know. Do we want to grow? Oh, no. Do I want to come on here and just provide content? I don't know, dude. I just don't know. Was I provoked? Was that like were you expecting like drama tonight because of my picture and my post? Was I really provoked on coming on to StreamYards and streaming because of some injustice that has been thrown upon me in the YouTube world? Did I feel so disgruntled because someone called me an albino, a monger, obese, unattractive, old? Was I so pissed off about someone that I will never meet and don't know about calling me names? No, I wasn't. I really wasn't. I just, to be honest with you, felt like fucking off tonight. So I figured I'd pop on. What's up, Bill West? Where are you? Cambodia? Pattaya? Where you at? Where you at, motherfucker? No, I just figured I'd come on and say hello. I have some things coming up in the near future. I want to promote this YouTube channel and let it grow and become a YouTube superstar. What are we in? We're in March right now. It's still fucking cold out. It's 38 degrees right now. New Jersey. Fucking not good. But I think in April I will be doing another New York walkabout. That'll be fun. Looking forward to it. Some pizza, some walking. I don't know if I'm going to do my 40,000 steps or 50,000 steps, but I'm just going to take the train in and I'm going to do a walkabout, enjoy myself, and then some real interesting content coming up in May, guys. Taking the 87-year-old father on a cruise to Bermuda. So I'll try to document as much as possible. Not sure how the streaming is going to go. According to the research I've done, there is some streaming streaming bandwidth on the boat itself. So we maybe have there's a slot machine, there's slot machines and a casino on the boat. There's slides and food and whatever. So do some short streams there, make it interesting. Are you counting quarters, Flip? Oh yeah, Flip. Flip for profits, man. King of the fucking grab machines. King of the grab machines. Oh, motherfuckers. Cruise content coming, yes. Cruise content, Viking. Yes. Leaving out of New York, New Jersey. Day and a half to get to Bermuda. Bermuda, like 2.5 days, I think it is, and then you cruise back. So I think I'll be able to get some footage in Bermuda. That'd be good. Outside the typical fucking Southeast Asia nonsense. We'll get some drunk, obese American women to show and interview. It'll be good. Ernest was in Bermuda in 1986. That's a while ago, Ernest. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I am sure it's changed significantly since then, but the weather's still pretty good. It should be in May. The beaches will be there. There'll be the sightseeing. It'll be fun, hopefully. Give me 1 sec, guys. I got to switch over. Hang on 1 second. Hang on 1 second. Okay, Schmecklehead, you hear me now? Hear me now? What does that say? Norway Oil Company, 11% up. Go hard, bro. What do you guys want to know? What do you want to hear? What do you want? Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you knocking on my door? What do you want from me? What do you want, fucknuts? Tell me now. Forever hold your peace. Do you want drama? Do you want stories? How do you want to be entertained? I'm taking away valuable moments of your short life. And I'm here to provide wisdom? Not really. Entertainment? Nah, probably not. A shoulder to cry on? Nah, I don't know about that. Who knows? I don't know, fellas. What's this all about? We want women content. Well, unfortunately, that's not going to be provided at this moment, Viking. I am currently driving in New Jersey, and I'm by myself. So there's not going to be any female content. Now, will I be able to provide that in my next stream? You know, if I'm doing a walkabout IRL in real life. I don't consider walking around with a phone, headphones on. Is that real life? I think like real life would be someone else videotaping what you're doing or recording what you're doing without you knowing. That's your real life. Is my real life walking around with a fucking phone? Oh my God, bastards. Yeah, I don't know. I think that probably be the most interesting in the world. Like, what's that movie with McConaughey? McConaughey, I think it was, where his life was just videotaped 24/7, and then finally he realized it. Was that McConaughey? Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I'm getting old, dude. Dudes, I'm getting fucking old. Big G in the house. Big G. Think he's got a trip coming up to Thailand. Big G, snore streams, man. You gotta tune in. Just eventually hang on long enough, you'll get to snoring, just like me in the good old days. Snoring away like a mofo. Not wrong with that, man. Not wrong with that. Big G gets his drink on, chills out, eventually falls asleep. And then from that point on, there's just trolls in the chat. So I was watching Ron. I still watch this shit. I got, an opportunity to make money and to watch this shit, pop around, interact sometimes, not always, but I was funny. I was actually watching Ron stream, and my favorite panel member, guy named Oliver, popped on. Real interesting character. Not very verbal, he's Indian, I think. He goes, ah. And of course, Ron, talking to Danny, drunk, basically, pops out. Whatever, his connection dies, or he dies, or whatever happens. And we got good old Oliver. Good old innocent, sweet Oliver. And Oliver's going, ooh, ah. And all of a sudden, Oliver starts showing dick pics and ladyboys and whatever it is, man. I mean, what is everyone that watches YouTube and goes on StreamYard, do they have like a, literally just a fucking gallery of fucking ladyboy porn and cocks and vaginas and stuff that will just make people lose their channel? Is that Flash? Where's Flash? Yo, Flash, what's up? My number one modest, you guys. Beware. Watch out. Flash is monitoring the channel right now. Anyone says anything wrong, and Flash, I agree with you. If anyone calls me host, time them out. I don't like being called host either. I think it's disrespectful. I don't know. I think there's a hidden meaning behind host. Like when, I don't know. Like, I think there's like medical terminology. If you're like a host of a parasite, or host of like some like strange virus, I think host is very disrespectful. I agree with you, Flash. You should not be called host. His name is Flash. Flash Gordon Karaoke. Call him Flash Gordon Karaoke in the chat. We don't want any disrespect by calling someone host. And I prefer to be called Internet Monster, or Kevin McLaughlin, or Fucknut, or Douchebag. But definitely don't call me host, because it's very insulting. I don't know if you guys agree with that. Unfortunately, we can't negotiate, because me and Flash find being called host very disrespectful. Okay? So no calling anyone host, right, Flash? Flash, you see anyone who says host, time them out for like 30 seconds. Give them a warning. We don't want to be called host. I think it's disrespectful. I think they call the host in church. When you go to church, you receive the host. That's like religious and shit. So like, I don't know. I think it's disrespectful to our Lord Jesus Christ by calling us host. Don't you agree, Flash? I don't know if you're Catholic, you're Muslim, you're whatever, but I think calling anyone host should be banned. The word host should be banned overall, my opinion. So yeah. Yeah, this is pretty boring, right, guys? What the fuck? It's been a while, man. I'm just not in the swing of things. I'm doing the whole bullshit thing, and I don't know. I don't think I got it anymore. I don't think I ever had it, but I don't think I got it anymore. I don't think I got it right now, guys. We got 17 in the chat, though. We're getting it done, right? 17 in the chat. That basically means that I am a failed YouTuber. You got to have at least 30, I think. Isn't that like how it's set up? Don't they have like some sort of metric on what is classified as a failed YouTuber? And I think anything below 30, I think you're tagged as a failed YouTuber. I'm going to pull over for 1 second. Oh, hang on. What do we got? A Flash is already chief mod. Hard to get into if not up on the roof. I know, Cheaper Charlie. I got rid of StreamYards. I don't have my introduction. I don't have my up on the roof shit. There's no real, like, it was kind of like bait and switch. Like, yeah, put up a picture and, say maybe there's some drama going on, but there really isn't any drama going on. It really isn't. What happened here? But yeah, no, it's, Flash Gordon, thanks, Tan the Man. Love Flash. You love so many people. That's so beautiful, Flash. You care about so many people, and that's to be admired. Can you hear me, fuckers? I'm back. Only 15,000 left on the more. Hey, Viking Prepper, nice. What are you gonna do? You're gonna sell that shit and move to Jean-Tien? It's funny because everyone's like, "Oh, Patia, but everyone says, "Oh, when I retire, I'm going to Jean-Tien." Oh my! Hey, Cheaper Charlie, come on! Flash, did you see that? Look at this guy. Called me host. Oh, Cheaper Charlie, what the fuck? He can't call me host. That's not the way it's supposed to go. I don't know, man. He gave me $2 though. Big ups, greatly appreciated, but definitely not necessary. I love everyone, Monster. I care about people with my heart. Flash, you know what? I 100% wholeheartedly believe that you truly do care about everyone, except Sean the Sheep and Gay Buffalo or Sick Buffalo. Oh no, you like Sick Buffalo because he made you a moderator. But Sean the Sheep, definitely. I don't think it's just because he's gay or question. It's been said that he's gay, but I think, and that Gogo guy, I don't know about that guy. I don't know. Did you hear what happened to him? That Gogo guy? Flash, Gogo, I didn't see it in the news, but I saw it on some website about this guy going over to Iran and infiltrating the monarchy or whatever the fuck they are. And he was involved in some really, real interesting stuff. He was the one that was lasering all of their compounds. So basically he was over in the hills over in Iran in the sand, and he was pointing lasers at all these buildings that they were shooting down. Now, they haven't found him yet. He's still MIA. So I don't know what's going on. America's hell right now. I wouldn't say hell. We're getting there, though, Bill West. We are getting there. Gas prices going through the roof. Food, booze, tobacco, everything's slowly rising. Yeah. Gogo, I need an update on Iranian pizza. Gogo, definitely. Yeah, Gogo's around. You're not going to see him. You're not going to see him, but he's in the background. I know he's there. There's proof of it. There is proof of it. He's a moderator on multiple channels, and all you need to do is be a moderator on that channel and have the host. Oh, shit. Flash, I'm sorry. I said host. I said it. The fuck, Flash? I said it. How do I phrase this properly? If the person that is conducting the stream falls asleep and starts snoring, Gogo's most likely recording it in Iran. But if someone comes on and is saying something racist or trolling the stream, Gogo is there to stop the damage, to prevent people from losing their channels. Now, fortunately, in Ron's case, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that Gogo has the power to kick someone off someone's stream without the buttons. Now, I think that in Ron's case, he probably should hand over the buttons to some trusted individuals, and I would recommend highly Brian B. Oh, no, not Brian B. I'm sorry, not Brian B. We tried that once. Not Brian B. got to be someone else out there that has the capability and the time and the inclination to monitor Ron's channel when he's drunk. Oh, well, maybe not. Ron's always drunk, so that's kind of difficult. Mrs. Balboni in the house. She's a member, I guess. Thank you very much for being a member. Someday, when you bump up to the highest level, I will introduce you to a Cebu magical dwarf. That is the highest membership level possible on my channel. Now, you may not believe that I would be able to provide that to you, but through Mr. Caldwell, Kelly Caldwell, and some emails and texts, I was provided some information. So I've been interacting with the Cebu magical dwarfs. I'm not going to lie. I've had some interactions. They're not big on texting. They like emails. So we've been emailing back and forth, and kind of described to them my situation and promising certain things with my channel and my loyal members and viewers, that if someone so decides to take upon themselves the highest level membership, that I would be able to provide the opportunity to meet a Cebu magical dwarf. Now, the interesting thing about it, it's going to cost me some money, but you may not have to go to Cebu, Philippines. You may not have to go to Cebu, Philippines to meet these magical dwarfs, because after multiple emails back and forth, just bullshitting, Cebu magical dwarfs love Las Vegas. Be very surprised, but they love Las Vegas. So what would happen is, if you took that top membership, we would persuade in different ways. I'm going to have comp points. We could get a Cebu magical dwarf a room at Caesars, and we could go to Vegas. And Flash, you can come, man. Flash, you could come with your brother, and we could coordinate, and we could have a session. Blackjack, poker, craps, baccarat. We could all sit down and enjoy ours. Because this is, I didn't want to say it, but most Cebu dwarfs are gambling degenerates. They really are. That's all they want to know about is fucking Vegas. What are the odds on this game? And that's pretty much all our emails back and forth. I guess they don't have like real access to the internet. Probably, I don't know what it is. I just don't know. But yes, you will not have to go to Cebu, Philippines to experience, interact with a Cebu magical dwarf. We can import them from Cebu. Just takes a few bucks, but we can do it. So, what happened here? Candyman's laughing. What's going on here? Mrs. B, more than Caldwell all week. This is too powerful, host. My ears are ringing. There we go. Steve Balboni. Hey, now, I don't know. I mean, Mrs. Balboni's entertaining. Steve's very entertaining. I not to be, I don't know. I like knives and flashlights, and Steve's content appeals to me more than Mrs. Balboni's content. I'll have to be honest. But Steve doesn't go live that often. So, I pop on Mrs. Balboni, throw out some ideas, hook up my boy Steve. And we had brought up a topic. She's always talking about sex stuff. It makes me creeped out because she's like, I don't know. It's like younger than me, like my granddaughter or something. Like I don't know, man. It just weirds me out. But I may have been drinking or whatever, but I was discussing a certain type of situation that, I've experienced in the past. It's been a while, but there's a thing called an Arctic windy. And I don't know. I mean, like Ron always brings up this bukkake shit and all these weird taking a shit and getting a BJ. But I'm talking about an Arctic windy. And this is something I experienced, well, I'd say pretty recently. But in the past, it was a common thing it was a special treat. And it involves ice cubes and a mouth. Now use your imagination. Now, there's also a thing called fire and ice. Fire and ice, I don't know. I've heard of it. Have I experienced it? I'm not going to admit that I've experienced it, but there's some really strange things out there in the world that people do. I'm not saying that I, do it, but I've certainly heard of it, may have possibly experienced it. But the fire and ice is the Arctic windy with a little dab of something on your partner's finger that may go in the nether regions that may actually make you feel a little hot down below. Now, this is terrible. And I'm discussing this. This is absolutely horrible. It's a very, very in bad taste. Ron's girlfriend is farm fresh. Yeah, I don't think so. But hey, God bless. Guys, give me 1 second. I'll be back. I have to take care of something. You guys talk amongst yourselves. Evaluate what I've said, right or wrong. I'll be back in a bit. Give me 1 second. Testing 1, 2, 3. I'm back, fellas. Can you hear me? Women and men, I'm back. Hey, everyone in the chat. I'm going live on Saturday, Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Okay, chat. So don't forget that I'm going live this Saturday and Sunday at 7:30 p.m. So live karaoke and a recap on Sunday on everyone in the chat. Everyone go to Flash's side chat. Go see Flash. Flash can be singing AC/DC and Metallica and Bon Jovi. He's going to be singing all the most popular songs that all you love. So everyone, Flash karaoke. Set a reminder. If you're not subbed up, sub to Flash. Sub to Johnny's wrestling channel. What's that? Frank's wrestling channel, or everyone else. Everyone sub up. You love them. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys. Let's see what else. What's been going on here? You live for this. That's sad. This is much better than cheap. That's even where I feel bad about that. Why is it about free iced tea? Yeah, Flash has been he's been cutting back on the scoops, guys, which is good. I get a little concerned, Flash. Gonna be honest with you, man. I'm a little concerned about you. For a while, you were like almost hitting the 10 mark on the scoops, and you've cut back a little bit. I think gradually you got to wean yourself down to maybe 5 scoops or maybe 6 scoops. I think that'd be good for you, Flash. Too many scoops, man. You know what happens? It's not good. Plus, you'll be able to, it'll last longer. I think your mom went out and bought you like what, 10 things of tea, man. You're going through the tea way too quick, Flash. You gotta mellow out with the tea. I know that as an entertainer doing your karaoke, you need to get revved up. You drink that tea, get you going. You're putting on a great show, but you got to cut back, man. Like every great performer, eventually it catches up to you. So I think, if you're able to kind of wean off that 10 scoops, maybe one week go down to 7, try 6. And if 6 isn't working, go back up to 7. But I think slowly but surely, Flash, you got to cut back on the scoops. Because in the long run, the scoops will get you. They'll get you. The scoops will get you in the end, Flash, and we need you around, man. We need that karaoke stream. We need you. We need you fucking hitting it hard. We need the recap. And we got to get you set up so you can do StreamYard, so you can bring on guests like that excellent Indian guy that Ron had on. What was his name again? I forget. He was very entertaining. Very entertaining. But Flash, I have to say that I was going through some streams and I saw some other karaoke stuff, and guys are coming after you, man. They're putting on, they're singing louder. They have brighter lights, better microphones. So you gotta make sure that you're aware of the marketplace. You gotta make sure that you're out there and you're doing research. You're gonna improve the setup. You gotta work on that, making sure your voice is good, Flash. Got to practice, got to stretch out for those high kicks. You got to put on that performance, man. Oliver, exactly. Flash, I don't know. Do you know Oliver? Oliver's like from India, and he's not very vocal. He grunts a lot. But he's an interesting fella. But unfortunately, Oliver, I don't know. He was one of my favorite panel guests, and he just unfortunately did some bad things that brought down Mr. Ron. So he dropped a few pegs in my. He's not the number one panel guy. He's not very polite. It's you can have panel members on and stuff, but once they start bringing down your channel, kind of hurts everything, right? So I don't know. Should I drop the link? Should I drop it? I agree with you, Viking Prepper. I think Oliver should go to Pattaya. Oliver would definitely enjoy, based on his pictures that he shows, he probably would enjoy Pattaya a lot. And being that he's being a certain heritage that he has, he would feel very comfortable in Pattaya. He would. He definitely would. So I don't know. What do we got going on here? Hang on, give me one second. I'm still driving, guys. Still driving. Story of my life. Driving around in New Jersey, New York. Does it ever end? It's fucking 38 degrees out. It's mid-March. Sometimes you just don't want to wake up. Not saying that, in a morbid way, but you just don't want to get out of bed. Cheaper. I got a little time. I'm just reevaluating, reassessing. Still in the same vicinity, but a change is coming. Yeah, change is coming. Been here for quite so many years, and I think it's time for a change of scenery. You know what? You get set in your ways. It's good to change it up. Changes your life, but and I'm just looking for some other things. You know what I'm saying? You get stuck doing the same thing over and over again. You get habitual, and you one day wake up and you don't wake up. So I don't mean to sound morbid, but change is good. Got to change it up. Like Viking, you're Pattaya, 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 Pattaya. Well, I forget where you're from, but why not try a different country? Try something different. I say variety is the spice of life. Change it up, man. You can experience new things, see new places, meet new people. You know, a lot of people think, I'm changing it up. I'm looking at a different channel on YouTube. I'm experiencing different things. You're not experiencing shit. I was trolling over in Hostel Stream, fucking around with South. I like South. A lot of people don't like him. Whatever, he's set in his ways, but he needs to step back and realize this isn't real. I'm never going to meet him. Never going to see him. He wants to kill me for trolling him because I said he should feed his children in jest. Everyone, if you have a child, should feed them. Shouldn't take that personally. Okay, this person, I guess, is going to let me make a left. I'm making a left. I'm slowly but surely coming back to my abode. My humble abode, fellas and females, if there are any females on here. Viking Prepper loves Arissa. Is Ron still even involved with that girl? I don't even know. I haven't watched Ron at all. I've seen. I saw Ron lose his channel. I didn't see it actually happen, but I heard about it. I saw the fucking Indian dude. What's going on here? Ron feed Arissa. Yeah, well, you should. You should feed people you care about. Emotionally, physically. Feed them, and they will grow. Yes, they will grow. Oh, Jesus Christ. Stop with the money, fuck nuts. I'm not going to stream for a long time, and I think it's $100 to get the money out. I appreciate it. Great, Lotto, make Ron great again. Lotto, retirement, strategist, I appreciate it. Greatly appreciated, not necessary. Big ups. I wish I had a Jeff Lepard button to press where we go, blah, 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 blah. Big ups, Lotto retirement specialist. Boom, in the house. Making bank, guys. Woo-hoo, we're killing it. We're coming YouTube superstars again. We got 17 in the chat. My favorite number, and we made $12. Woo-hoo, we're killing it, guys. This is so worth it. This is so worth it. Lotto coming through, exactly. Lotto retirement specialist pulling out the $10. There we go. Hey, Flash, we need to get you monetized. We got to talk to your brother. You're more than at the point where you should be monetized. You have the hours. Everyone watches your karaoke. You got 700 something subs. All you need is 500 and 4,000 watch hours. You got all that. I think out of anyone that I watch, I think Flash could get it done. Flash, you could upgrade your karaoke system. You could buy more tea than you could possibly ever drink for the rest of your life. I think if we were to do like a tea target, like if you were monetized and we had like targets, you'd be able to go to Walmart or wherever the fuck you buy your tea. You could buy out the entire inventory. Because I know the moment that you have that $sign Flash, I'm sending you money for tea. You're getting fucking tea money. No question about it. You will have more tea than you could possibly ever imagine. The tea would just be everywhere. You'd have to, your whole basement would be filled with tea. You wouldn't have room to move. There'd be so much damn tea. Tea flowing everywhere. Now, it probably would be a bad thing because we're trying to get you down to 6 scoops, Flash. 5 or 6 scoops. And I think, having a large number of teas to your disposal Flash Gordon Karaoke TV. Thank you very much for the dollar. Greatly appreciated. Definitely not necessary, but greatly appreciated. That will go a long way. Now, I pledge that all donations given to me will be given back to Flash. 4T. Now, we have to discuss with Flash's parents and Flash's siblings in regards to being able to monetize Flash. But I think monetizing Flash is a good thing. I think that's something we should strive for. Now, is it achievable? I don't know. I think more importantly, we probably should get Flash to go to Vegas, but whatever. Okay, I'm parked now, and I'm more than capable of inviting guests. If anyone would like to come on and discuss certain things with me, you're more than welcome to. You don't have to. This is an impromptu stream. We're just communicating, entertaining each other as best as we can. Let's see if this dropped. It dropped, but I don't know if it's clickable and linkable. Big G, get passport yet? Of course Big G has a passport. He has a... Oh, did he need a new passport? I missed that. I woke up and G's last stream, he was snoring. And that's when I caught the elusive Go-Go, saving the day. Saving the day and preventing G from losing his channel. From the porn. Now, I'm going to have to admit, at some point in the past 7 years, I was one of those people that did that. And I look back upon it, it was very childish, immature, and just not nice. But there's times in my life where I'm not very nice. And I'm sure all of us have experienced that. There's times where you're just not that nice. But I think the older I get, I think I'm the nicer I'm becoming to some extent. More thoughtful about other people's feelings, which I think is maturity. It's taken me 56 years to get there, but I don't know. There's some people that deserve to be hurt, and I will do that. But overall, I just really don't. It doesn't interest me hurting people anymore. It just doesn't, you know? It gets boring. I don't know. The older I get, the quicker I find weaknesses in people. You know? I don't know if it's smarter, it's just life experience. You can pinpoint what keeps them going and what brings them down. And it's easy to bring people down when you find that, but it's even better to bring them up. This is a motivational talk, by the way. Trump winning Mr. Nice contest. You know what, Viking, the stuff that's going on is moronic. You know what? 56, maybe I got another 20 years, maybe I got 10 years, maybe 5 years. It's just fucking moronic. It's the same nonsense over and over again. I'm not a Trump fan. I don't know. I'm not political. Things make sense, other things don't make sense. Could we have let fucking Iran do their thing? You know, some nations need a fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? They need a fucking militant leader. They need I need a panel guest to help me with words. You need a dickhead. You need a Saddam Hussein. Because some people they can't act like normal human beings without the threat of being killed. Does that make sense? They just can't. They can't. It's society. It's my famous word. I always keep talking about tribalism. You're in a tribe. You need a group to survive. I need to be in this camp or that camp to feel comfortable. I need others to influence my decision making on who is good and who is bad and what's right and what is wrong. China, Russia too. What's going on with China and Russia? Come on, Viking Prepper, fill me in, man. Fill me in. Tell me what's going on. All I know is that we're dropping fucking ordnance all over the place. And UAE, the whole fucking, you think we're bad and psychotic. Yeah, we dropped the bomb way back when, but I think the next nation will not be us to do it. Cuba. Well, I have a little, I don't know. I have some ties to Cuba. I would really, really like to go visit Cuba. It's kind of selfish of me, but I wouldn't mind an overthrow of the Cuban government, the dictatorship, or whatever the fuck they have, the communism. Open it up, throw some money in it, get the casinos back, get some resorts, get some money in there, take all the old cars, bring them back to the U.S. A lot of nice old cars to drive around. And it would be nice to jump on an airplane and be in Cuba. Great fishing down there. Great fishing. A lot of dime pieces, too. It's another thing, too, Viking Prepper. Dude, I'm getting old, man. You know, you see a hot young girl, and I don't, like, look upon them the same way, man. It's, you know, I guess I don't know. It's getting old. You get that grandfather feeling. Like, girl, put some clothes on, you know? So I guess I'm not the pedo, you know, young girl chasing guy that I was made out to be. Not me, man. Cuba, Cuba's the old Las Vegas. Cuba at one time was thriving with casinos, entertainment, mob money. People were going there on their honeymoons. Place was a party capital. Party capital in the I think it was the 60s. It was great. Robert V, stop scaring me. Robert V is a dangerous individual. Dangerous individual. I ran a background check on him. You wouldn't want to know. Erupted by a Thai girl. Do I want to accept this call now? We're going to continue with our conversation. We are not going to speak to a Thai girl. We're going to go on with our stream. Yes. Go hard. Yep. Post office, make appointment. Oh, you made an appointment for your passport. Excuse me. Oh man. I don't know. Should I go upstairs? Still in the car. What time is it? Get the cock out, cunt. Yes, get the cock out. Everyone's got to get their cock out. I'm going to turn this car back on. I'm going to go upstairs and we'll continue. Bear with me if I lose you, guys. I know this is a thrilling conversation. You're all being entertained, but I may lose you in the elevator. Give me 1 second here. Oh, man. I feel like shit. There we go. That's another thing I hate, guys. Ron has a car, I know. Ron, these fucking cars nowadays, all they do is beep at you. They beep at you for not having a fucking seatbelt on. They beep at you for having your lights on. They beep at you for everything. You're too close to a car in front of you. Stop beeping at me, motherfucker. Tired of it. Tired of the beeping. Enough with the beeping. It's fucking old. Tell Kelly, unban me, Viking. Okay, JHK. We'll get that word out to Kelly Caldwell. Good content. Ron's good content? I don't know. I kind of get tired of the car streams, to be honest with you. The Uber Eats and this and that. No, Ron. Ron had I guess a good day. Made like $400, $500. But Ron, if he'd stayed in, would consistently be making that every day. Ron made, in my opinion, a poor decision, a poor life decision, a poor short-term decision that's going to affect the rest of his life. But that's Ron. Ron, you know what? God bless you, dude. Whatever makes you happy. $476 delivering pizzas. God bless him. He's got his that pays for his car note, right? Okay, I'm hopping in the elevator, guys. Bear with me. Nope, 200 sit on lap. What's that? Ron bought a Prius, Charlie, cheaper Charlie, cheaper Charlie, and drives for 12 hours a day delivering pizzas and made close to $500 in one day. So here we go, guys. Jumping in the elevator, heading up. Gonna lose you in a sec. Robert V, I don't know if he has a new channel. I'm not sure. Is that how it goes, JHK? Anyone who comes on here is pedophile. But I don't think so. Okay, guys, entering the apartment. Give me one sec. Beer or water? I think I'm gonna have water. One second. Okay, fellas. Fellas and females. There's no females listening to me. Okay. Viking Prepper Mod Chat. What's going on, Cheaper? How are you doing down south? How's life treating you? Good old GA. Okay. I'm settling in, guys. Viking Prepper, I lost my old channel too. Why'd you lose your channel, Viking Prepper? Enjoy it. Yeah, you miss New York at all? I'm sure you miss the pizza and the mentality and the attitude. Winter is awesome. I agree with you. It's certainly a lot better than up here. It's been a brutal winter. This water's going down nice. I almost grabbed a beer, but I don't need a beer. What is it? I comment on a live. You commented on a live and you lost your channel? No free speech. What did you say, Viking Prepper? You lost your channel. Passing out monster later. Hey, Big G, always a pleasure, sir. Try to stream a little bit earlier so I can at least catch a little bit of your non-snoring content, please. Usually on the weekends, I go to bed by 12:30, maybe 1. And it always seems like you start streaming at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. I know you're a hardworking individual delivering products to people, important products, but you could try to get that stream on a little bit earlier. Maybe I could watch a little bit. Oh, God. I guess what happens is when you don't consistently stream, no one's interested anymore. No one wants to come on and talk to me. But that's not a requirement, guys. It's all right. I can keep talking a little longer. It's 10:16. Keep it going a little longer. How long is this? This thing's almost, wow, Jesus. I've been bullshitting to myself and you people for almost an hour. Time flies. Ron Kaboom's car like he does YouTube channel. Scooter. Okay, Scooter. Okay. Yeah. Ron has a problem keeping his channel. He does. I agree with that wholeheartedly. He definitely has an issue with that. I don't know. I guess it's not meant to be. There's certain things in life that aren't meant to be, and Ron and Ben are certainly not meant to be YouTube superstars. You know? But I think it's one of those things. Too much of a bad thing is a bad thing. Too much of a good thing is a bad thing. I guess. I don't know. People like consistency, you know, but that's a detriment to one's own life, in my opinion. to consistently coming on here and making it a part of your everyday life, like some people do. Even to just be specific in terms of, I'm going to go live every Friday or Saturday and put on quote unquote content and talk about my life and the genre and people and nonsense. I don't know. It just doesn't interest me. It interested me for a while. It was fun. But it's getting old just like me, man. It's getting old just like me. That's all right. Can't be a YouTube superstar. Not everyone can be a YouTube superstar. Oh, this could be a multiple bottle of water night before I go to bed. My old ass will be waking up at 5 a.m. to take a leak. Time to get that prostate checked out. You know what I'm saying? Ron had his window. Should have stuck with Lisa. Lisa was the post-op. Is that what it was? Yeah, I don't know. Can you mod Nigel host? Who's Nigel? Where's Nigel? I don't see Nigel. I don't even know who's mods. Your last trip, I noticed you were showing your age. Yeah, maybe. I mean, in terms of what, Bill? I mean, I was drinking hard. I mean, I traveled hard. I was fucking from point A to point B to point C to point D. I was all over the place. I mean, am I looking older? Yeah, I am. 56 years old. Of course, I'm going to be looking older. You know, you don't look younger every year. Was I don't know. I mean, no, I partied pretty hard. Certainly wasn't like it was 2015, but I got my drink on, I got my party on. But I enjoyed myself. Really enjoyed Singapore. Pattaya was the worst part of my trip, man. It's fucking awful. It was awful. That was the worst 2 days of my entire trip. I enjoyed Bangkok. I enjoyed Chiang Mai. I enjoyed Udon. I enjoyed Singapore. Vietnam was cool. It was a good trip. It was definitely a good trip. I thought I went out. I partied hard and with my lady boyfriend in Chiang Mai. Went out in Udon with the youngins with Cheaper Charlie and Forza Monger. Partied hard there. Hung out. I went to Singapore. I really didn't party hard in Singapore, but I had a great time. That was cool. I had fun in Vietnam. I partied in Vietnam. Ron enjoyed Sinisa. I met Sinisa. And it was funny because it was just like, wow, she's really not like, everyone was like, oh my God, she's unattractive. Yeah, she was like cute in a different type of way. She wasn't like huge, you know? She wasn't like obese. I mean, she certainly had giant melons, but whatever, man. We all can't be models. But that's the first thing with this YouTube shit is, oh, excuse me, looks, you know? That's the first thing they go after. It's the easiest thing, you know? Semi-obese. No, JHK wouldn't even say that. No, she wasn't. She just was big boned, I guess. She had a giant rack. She wasn't like tall or whatever. She, you know, her arms were, you usually tell like someone's really fat by their arms and their gut, but I mean, she was, I don't know. She wasn't like unattractive. Let's just put it that way. She had something appealing about her to some extent, if you could say that. There was something that was appealing. And it wasn't her giant rack. So whatever. To each his own, man. Monster got Vietnam War wound. I did. Yeah, that's right. I did. I forgot about that. I was at that train thing in fucking Hanoi. Train Street. And I got hit by a bottle cap or a coin or whatever the fuck that was. Yeah, that was crazy. That really was. That's not what I was expecting. It was fucked up. It was wasn't expecting that train to come by that quick. I was expecting. I think I was it Thailand. No, I think no. I'm trying to think where else I experienced something like that. I never went to that street in Bangkok where the train goes by, but I think that train goes by real slow. This fucking train in Vietnam was pushing, man. Telling you, you get fucked up. That shit'll kill you. Okay, almost done with my water. Um, her or Ron showed a picture of Sinisa, and she was skinny, and she looked real pretty. Yeah, I don't know about real pretty, but I think I posted a picture of me, Cheap Charlie, and Sinisa, and Forzamonger, Kel. We took a picture together. She was decent. Um, Arissa, well, I met her briefly. You know, she's an attractive. How do I phrase this? An attractive young girl. She was tiny. She really was tiny. She was a little tiny girl. Whatever. Perfectly legal. As I have 19 in the chat and mentioning Arissa, that's what it is. 19. Can we have an opinion on Afro Man trial? What's that, JHK? Fill me in. Afro Man trial? What is that? I'm out of the loop, man. I don't wake up, go to work, have lunch. I don't watch the news. I really am not on. I'm on social media, obviously, but I just don't. Anytime like the Trump shit comes up, the war, just basic news, I kind of just bow out, guys. I just am not into it. Just am not. I used to be, but I just don't. I shouldn't say I don't care. It just doesn't interest me. I'm kind of in my own bubble. I could say that. But of course, you try to stay in a bubble and you really can't. Things come out. Artist, he got spotted and sued for defamation when corrupt cops go to his house, stealing all proof and security cams. Yeah, well, hey, you become a social media superstar and people will come after you, you know? There's been people have been killed because of that. There's a guy, not killed, but the guy local, he lives kind of close to where I am, and he's always doing streams and political stuff, but he had a legitimate stalker. The guy was calling in, drug squads and cops and bomb squads, and I guess that's swatting. But it really affected this guy's life, and it turned out the kid wasn't even fucking 18. He was a minor. This kid was literally just stalking him, calling the cops, calling in bomb threats, saying he, did this and that. I mean, there's some sick fuckers out here, guys. Some sick fuckers, So, whatever. Just don't get doxxed because they'll come and get you. Oh, Lord. Those tiny ladies always end up becoming chubby. Yeah. Robert V, I don't know, man. I'm glad you don't think I will do that to you. Robert V, when I do my my New York stream, I'm expecting you to not swap me, to stream snipe me at some point. I'd be happy to buy a slice. I think I'm gonna hit John's on Bleecker again, a few other pizza joints, and I'm not gonna make it about a mission of walking a certain amount of steps in a certain amount of time. We're kind of just gonna probably jump on the subway, maybe jump on a ferry. We'll just do the New York thing and enjoy it. Not gonna be drinking a beer per mile. We're just going to New York and enjoy some good pizzas, try some different spots, see some different things, interact, get into the whole IRL social media thing. Bill West, the people in US seem to, what is it? Oh, I had a crack in my screen. I can't see that. So fucked up to me. I'm back to me now. I'm back. Oh, you're back in the US, Bill. Shit. Where you at, Bill? Where are you at? Yeah, it's a culture shock. It is. Anytime you spend an extended period of time overseas and you come back to the US, you know, I had the one trip where I was over in Southeast Asia for 3+ months, and I came back to the US, and it definitely was a culture shock. It was good in some ways, but in other ways, it was like, oh shit, why'd I come back? But it's same to be said, I guess. You know what I mean? If just you get accustomed to a certain place. I'm sure if like if Ben went back to Australia, oh my god, you know. But you can live a quality life pretty much anywhere. Everyone's always like, I want to go to this place, I want to go to that place. Just, you know what? Try to enjoy where you're at as best you can. Here for a month and back to Cambodia. You love Cambodia, man. I enjoyed Cambodia. I liked Phnom Penh. I enjoyed Siem Reap. I almost went to that. Oh, excuse me. Well, I guess that's Vietnam. That place that Ron went to. It's kind of right on the border of Vietnam, right? That Disney World island. I was going to do that. But I don't know, Bill. You must be kind of excited to be back to some extent. The food, you know, it'll wear off, and you'll obviously be excited to go back to Cambodia. But I don't know, man. You picked some bad times to travel, though. You left. I don't know when you left from Cambodia, but oh, getting back, Jesus, crazy, crazy, crazy. I got to get back to Cambodia. Although I can't go to Phnom Penh because South is going to beat me up and kill me. Because I told him to feed his kids. So I got to be careful about that. Oh shit! But I would like to go back. I enjoyed Siem Reap. I love I built this hotel up, this little shitty hotel in Phnom Penh up, the pavilion. But I had a good experience there. I'd like to go back and see what that's like. See what's changed. I'm always on Ben's hit list. Come on. Come on. Ben was, I popped in, I was watching Ben, and at one point he's in Kuala Lumpur, he's all mellow and hanging out and doing his IRL, and then I popped in like a day later and he was starting to kill Ricky Drama. You gotta love Ben. Oh, God. I keep saying it every year. I'm like, he's coming to the end of the road, but the fucker's still over there, man. But he talked about something's coming up where it's going to be the end. He has to go back to Oz. So who knows? He's an addict, though. I don't know. I don't know if he could go cold turkey and just stop streaming. I don't know. I bet. I mean, Ron. Ron usually, he loses a stream and then he pops on another stream and drops another link. Ron keeps going and going and going. But it just gets to a point, I guess, where, everything comes to an end, right? Except death and taxes. Everything comes to an end. Our lives. Oh, I don't know. Will there be a void in our lives when Ron officially is done? When Ben is done? I'm still getting over Pick Boss not streaming. That's definitely a void in my life. R.I.P. Pick Boss. He's still alive and out there, but Steph Traveler, gone. Steady Eddie, gone. Grant MC, #1 mod, gone. Everyone leaves. Everyone leaves. So you just gotta deal with it, man. I just had, Jesus, two guys that I refed with many, many times, spent hours with One died of brain cancer, one offed himself. Guy that offed himself. This is what, last week? And then this week, really one of the best officials in the state. The guy did high level hockey, did actually the World Juniors and ref NCAA, ref Princeton. He passed away. He had like this strange brain cancer that just hit him and he was gone real quick. Yeah. So you don't know, man. You don't know. I'm being very morbid and I apologize. I don't mean to bring you guys down. We are at an hour and 10 minutes. We have 17 in the chat and we are this isn't IRL. We're streamies. We're StreamYardies. I'm a StreamYardie superstar. Fuck me dead. We stuck with Kelly then. I don't know, man. What's up, ET? ET in the house. ET is still going hard. Still going. He's still trolling the Philippine community after. I always forget the guy's name that he goes after. Ricky Drama goes after him too, and what's the other guy? The broke guy with Honeyco. Forget his name. What's his name? I like him. He's a good guy, smart. Travels the world, lives overseas. I think he does data center stuff. Ron should hit him up. He's an international businessman. Something I'm broke. Frank. Oh, you go after Frank. Frank's the guy in Bontian, right? E.T.? Is that what it is? I don't know. I like E.T. He's entertaining. He's a good troll. He's a fun troll. He's consistent. You want something consistent, you follow E.T. E.T.'s going to go live every day, and he's going to troll Frank every day. Yeah, Ricky popped back on. Ricky was another one of those regulars all throughout COVID, streaming every day, and even after that. I met Ricky in Bangkok. Ricky's a good guy. He's fun. He's a showman, man. Definitely is an entertainer. I like Ricky. Ricky's living the 5-star lifestyle in Cebu. He always lives the 5-star lifestyle. Frank Battaglia. That's it. Frank Battaglia's channel is gone. Wasn't he the one that used to do like the informationals on how to pick up young Philippine girls? I don't know. He was kind of creepy. And that guy, oh Jesus, I don't know. This is kind of boring. There was a guy that Ricky was trying to get out of jail. That guy's still in jail. And that's what it was. That was that Frank Battaglia guy put him in jail. Well, what really put him in jail, kept him in jail, is that he overstayed in Philippines for fucking, I don't know how long, 2 or 3 years. So when he had charges brought up on him for defamation, that was the big thing that came into play. But this guy has literally been stuck in a Philippines prison for like 3 years. Barry Jordan, yep. Barry Jordan, that's right. Barry Jordan's looks like Ben's father. Although Ben's becoming more and more looking like Barry Jordan's father. What's up, Chef? Thanks for this. Why are you thanking me, Chef? This is a real Chef? I don't even know. I made a comment about Chef. You probably got a kick out of it. I said, Mike Chef is like a, what did I say? Jesus, I forget. I'm getting old. In regards to like Chef. Chef's like the hemorrhoid you want to get rid of, but you enjoy itching it. I got a kick out of that at least. I don't know. Not to call you a hemorrhoid, Mike Chef, but you know, you are in many people's eyes a nuisance, but itching it brings pleasure, even though it's a nuisance. This is a horrible thing to say. Whatever. Sorry, Mike. Barry J. been real Mike Chef. There we go. Barry J. been in the slammer for a spell. Fired. Sick grandpa. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, no, fucking Ricky was bringing him food and trying to help him out and get him out of jail. And fucking this dude just said, fuck you. Nah, you good. I am. There we go. I knew you get a kick out of that shit. But yeah, now that guy's been in jail for 3 fucking years. And it's crazy because it's like, yeah, he's an American citizen, and I just don't get it. That's fucked. I guess, if you don't have any money, man, you're fucked. Everywhere, you're fucked. Like, I mean, I couldn't imagine like his paying for an overstay in the Philippines would be more than a few $1,000s for like 3 years of his life. Sick grandpa, what's up, man? I guess like, I don't know. Ricky would know, you know, sick grandpa would know. I mean, how much like would you have to pay to just get out of that situation? Barbecue and freedom. That's right. That was the best. The best. Ricky, you're still living the 5-star lifestyle. I know you got your $200 apartment, you got your $9,000 bed, but you're still killing it. Hopefully, you're not hitting that casino too hard. It'll get you in the end. You know that. But I see you're still doing the excursion, visiting the grandkids in Germany. It's been a while though. You pay, you pay. You haven't been. I haven't seen you in Thailand in a while. I don't think. Have you? Who knows? Who the hell knows? But I hope you're enjoying yourself over there. Philippines is. You know what? All these Thai mongers, they should definitely visit the Philippines. And I'm skipping the Southeast Asia thing until 2027. But I think probably when I do return to Southeast Asia, I'll probably maybe start my trip in the Philippines. You know, some people swear it off. Oh, it's a shithole, but I enjoyed myself there. I enjoyed Cebu. You know, Bantian, Oslab, and Bohol. I really didn't spend any time in Manila. Maybe I could spend a few days in Manila, check that out. Who knows? I don't know. But you know what? Like literally, you fly to the Philippines. I don't know what it takes you, but fucking forever, just like anywhere in Southeast Asia. But you can get like a $150 flight to Bangkok. So you fly to Philippines, spend a little time there. I'll do 2.5, 3 weeks or whatever. Do 5 days in the Philippines, enjoy myself, reminisce, go back to the old spots. Yes, Viking Prepper, Thailand is better, in your opinion. Done most of Thailand. I've been back to Thailand, what, 4, 5 times since COVID? 4 times? I don't even know. Gotta change it up, man. You gotta change it up. You just can't keep doing the same shit, man. Fuck it. I'm looking forward to going to Bermuda. Going there for a week, or 5 days, whatever. We got like 10 days off or 8 days off, and whatever the fuck it is. It's gonna be fun. Something different, man. You don't know what you're missing, you know? But if you're like just a hardcore monger, then yeah, fuck it. Philippines, you know, Pattaya. But I don't know. You get tired of it. Udon. No, I enjoyed udon. I'll go back to udon again. Udon was cool, man. Definitely cool. But my game plan works out right. I'll have plenty of time to relax in all these spots. But we'll see. We will see. You never ever know. Next monger trip. Well, my next big trip is I'm planning on Peru and Panama. That's the next big trip. That's November, December. But that's, it's quite some time off. And I haven't booked anything. I'm not sure what's going on in the world with flights, and I'm not spending thousands of dollars on a flight to get over there. You know, really not. It just doesn't make sense. But risks are not that old. Like Prepper, you're obsessed, man. Viking chasing Ron's old stock. How about you went to bed, Mr. G? What are you doing? What are you doing, you maniac? I don't know, man. Yeah, Rissa just looks very young. I don't know. I know she's legal and this and that. Even all of Ron's naysayers agree that she's legal now. She's too young for me. I'm old, dude. 56. Ron's, she's too, I don't know. Whatever. I guess it's was it mental maturity where you're at? Where you are at. But I don't know. It's whatever makes you happy. As long as you're not hurting others. You know, just don't fall in love with the bar girl. That's what they say. Don't fall in love with the bar girl. Dude, I've been bullshitting for an hour and 20 minutes about complete fucking nonsense, and you people are listening. What's wrong with you? No one wants to come on and say hello, but that's all right. I understand that. Nothing wrong with that. But I'm going to do another 10 minutes of this nonsense. We'll make it a clean hour and a half. Getting back into the swing of things, of streaming, even though it's not going to be consistent, I will not abandon you people. I will not. I will keep on providing content at least once a quarter. Continue my YouTube superstardom. I made some big bucks tonight from my very valued guests. We had Cheaper Charlie. We had Lotto Retirement Specialist. Who else gave me some money? You guys are the best, man. Giving me money for this. I can't even see. Starred. We had Cheaper Charlie, we had Lotto Strategist, we had Flash Gordon Karaoke TV. Give me $1. Now that's getting it done, guys. We are definitely getting it done. And I'm not even showing you shit. We have Mrs. Balboni, who's still a valued member. You know, we haven't even talked about any drama, about me trying to get anyone. I gave you this bullshit silent until provoked title with like a foreshadowing of maybe some controversy and some trolling and some, you know, tribalistic banter. But no, this has basically just been general bullshit for an hour and 21 minutes. Definitely some interruptions, you know, pulling over, doing a little driving, but I don't know. Doing the best I can, guys. Doing the best that I can to try and provide you with solid bullshit content. Oh, lordy, lordy. Join the pack. Lotto, I don't think anyone's coming on. That's all right. These threats on other channels is BS. Whatever. So I learned that Gogo was. Wait, you did? Yeah. Where did I read that? The dark web. Is the dark web still around? Can I use that as like a bullshit reference point? Is there still a dark web? Yeah, I can see Gogo. Go basically in full sand camo. It has sand over him, and he's laser. They don't even need to do that anymore. We're so old, Cheaper. I think that was what they did in like the first Iraqi shit. They had guys, they had the SEALs or the Delta Force go in there, and they had the laser targets to hit them. Now I don't think they have to do that. Mr. Balboni in the house. What's up, Primo? Primo is very good buddies with. He's number one mod to our karaoke master, Flash Gordon. Very good friend. Mr. Balboni, as I feel awkward discussing this, but I mean, she is your future wife. But I mean, have you discussed Arctic Windies? I was talking about that before. I think that's something that you could enjoy. Could be a plus in your relationship. Viking Prepper saying America's sending second Marines carrier group to the Middle East. I definitely believe that. They got to secure that transportation route for oil. What's the name of that strait area that Iran is pretty much saying it's a no-go? That little area there, something straight. Yeah, we got to make sure that we can. LOL. Yeah, she texted me immediately after finding what $signs in the way. I think, Mr. Balboni, you should give that a shot. Yeah, it's interesting. Oh Lord, God Almighty. Hormuz, that's the name of it. Yep. Hormuz Strait. I don't think they put mines there though. That would fuck things up. I was fucking with Ty. Oh shit, that's right, Ty Z. Ty Z got flashed. I don't even know if anyone knows he has a fucking channel. Ty Z's a nice guy. Goes to Bataya, married from PA. He started streaming, when Steph stopped streaming, and he has a channel. But someone fucking popped on saying he was Ron and showed porn. Even poor Ty Z got flashed. What happened? If you recommend it, we'll try it. Hey, whatever floats your boat, man. Doesn't sound interesting to you, don't do it. I think you probably would want to shy away from the Arctic Windy and the other thing. Karg Island. Oh, that Karg Island, is that over there? I don't know. My geography sucked because I literally they're talking about all these spots and I'm just looking at Google Maps. I'm like, holy shit. I never realized Dubai was that close to Iran. But they have the ability from Iran to basically launch these drones and hit all those fucking countries, man. It's crazy. Yeah, LOL, poor Taiji. Must have a mild heart attack. And Taizi's like trusting, good guy, and I think it was because the chef was on. That's probably what it was. Chef popped on Taizi and basically was like not even talking about any bullshit. But Chef brings out the worst in people. Someone basically probably on their little group chat, someone was watching Ty Z, probably told someone, oh yeah, Mike Chef's on Ty Z, and boom. Yep. Poor Ty Z. Oh man. God bless him. Viking Prepper, it ain't happened. What's that? Oh, I can't even click that link. I don't even know what that link is, Viking Prepper. You scare me. That's why Ron unmodded you with all your links. You never know what he's showing. Genre, what happened? Genre has gone downhill with Chef's return. Oh, you're not a shit. Is Chef trolling? I don't even know. I don't know. It's just the same stuff. It's the same stuff. YouTube video for Iran tour. Sean the Sheep's still around. He's always lurking. He's out there. I don't know. I don't think he jumps on his panels as much. I don't know. He's kind of less vocal. There's less places to go. I think I saw him on Capio's once. Maybe on Stu's. Who knows? It just seems like there's people that are just consistent, and then there are people that are back and forth. But I think people are always whatever. They have their phone and someone goes live that they like. I'm guilty of it. I'm not always going to comment in the chat, but I'll watch stuff. We're all addicts. I mean, as I said, I don't really watch the news. I don't watch TV shows. I don't watch movies. I watch YouTube. And it's not just this genre, quote unquote genre, or any Philippine genre. There's just stuff on YouTube that interests me. And I watch it. But you have your eyes on your phone and Ron pops on, you'll watch Ron. If you like Capio, you'll watch Capio. If whoever comes on, you'll watch it. Even like these one-offs, just like me. I mean, I was never a streamer, but I started streaming. There's guys that have been involved in this genre for years that have started to stream. Are they have big channels? No, but it's kind of nice not to have a big channel. Nice to have 5 people on. It's like Ty Z. Ty Z gets 10, 15. I mean, shit, me now, I only have 20 people, but it's not about the numbers. It's who's on. I miss Sean begging I am for bar fine loan. Oh, God. I should have never told that story. Should have never told it. Oh, God. Yeah. Is this content Viking Prepper? Not really. I mean, I do like to. I mean, I'm be honest with you. I'm selfish about it. I enjoy, there's an element of being overseas where yes, you're with a Thai girl. You're in a situation where there's obviously the communication isn't up to 100%. So it's fun to involve other people in your exploits or whatever. If you could say showing off or whatever, having fun. I'm here, I'm there. I mean, it's in the end, it was Thailand that kind of brought us all together. So when you're over there, you want to show it, and you certainly want to enjoy yourself, and you don't want it all about going over there streaming 24/7 like some people are, like Ron. Ron was streaming everything, but you go to Pattaya. I went to Pattaya, I streamed, whatever. You're in Vietnam, you want to pop. But for me, it's you go back. I'm not saying that I do it often, but it's if you have that content, you haven't lost your channel, and you still have that content. It's fun to go back, take a look at certain things. You know, it really is. Yes, Thailand massage is good. It really is. Yeah, not the same. I'll get massages here. It's definitely not the same as Thailand. And occasionally, I do have that urge, that old Psalm Bangkok massage, that special, interesting massage that I experienced, but I haven't done it in the United States. I don't think I will, but yeah, that was something different. Definitely something different. But people, we are over an hour and a half of me just bullshitting, interacting with the chat. It's been a nice return to some extent to streaming. It's certainly not my up on the roof content, no panel members. It's just me. Am I back? Am I back in the swing of things? Am I back to top peak performance level? No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm just bullshitting along, but I'm happy that you guys popped on. You're not mad at me for neglecting you. It was good for you guys to come on. Appreciate it. Yeah, Ron will be back, Viking Prepper. He will. Don't sweat it. Yes, bring back Ron. I don't have anyone's contact. I'm not online. Actually, you know what? Maybe I think I have Kelkel on mine. I have Kelkel and a lady boy from Chiang Mai. I think I have Cheap Charlie too, but I don't use that shit. I may even have deleted it, to be honest with you. But I have no ability to contact Gogo, and I don't have any ability to contact Sean the Sheep or Ron. I guess that's a good thing. You got to separate some shit, but I don't know. I think at some point everyone will be back doing something. But it's good to take a break. It's good to take a break from streaming. It's good to take a break from YouTube. It's overall just a good thing to take a break from everything occasionally. You know? Ron's having some R&R away from YouTube. Exactly. That's good. He'll come back. I just wish he would come back smarter, just so he could maintain a channel. Because he does truly enjoy the attention. He does enjoy the streaming. And he could, that damn StreamYard just is the death of him. He just has no ability to control it. But I don't know. Ron's got to, we all know it. He knows it. He's got to cut back on the booze. Definitely cut back on the booze. But you live, you learn. Sometimes you don't. Some people will never learn. But in any case, my loyal audience, Chad Jones, Viking Prepper, Lotto, my number one donor tonight, number one contributor, keeping the channel going. Who else we got here? We had G on here. We had Go Hard Brother. We had Robert V. Robert V's a mod. Who else? Was that Ricky Drama? Ricky Drama popped in for a second. E.T. Primo. I don't know. We got Balbonis were here. Who else? Who am I missing? I don't know. If I missed you, I'm sorry. But thank you for listening to this nonsense. And I hope you all, Leo from Frio, You can't forget Flash. I'm sorry, Flash. We cannot forget Flash, by the way. Flash karaoke will be on, I think, tomorrow night and the night after for his recap. Everyone sub up to Flash Gordon karaoke. Luce is in the house. What's up, Luce? Hope everything's well in Australia. For me, it's nighttime. It's almost 11 o'clock, so I'm sorry, Luce, but you caught it late. But there really was nothing interesting going on, to be honest with you. Just some general chatter. But it was nice for you all to pop on. I hope you have a wonderful day, and maybe I'll do another one in the near future. But thank you all for listening. Thank you for the donations. As in the words of the great Jeff Lepard, not necessary, but greatly appreciated. Everyone have a wonderful evening, morning, and afternoon, and fuck off. Peace out, motherfuckers. Be good. Bye bye.